international or global media has no interest to report the fact and reality that's going on on the ground. This is, I think, the challenge already we have faced. So we are trying. Generally, the government has made significant effort to address the concern of international community. So we request international community and media also understand how this crisis happened. What is the immediate cause for the crisis? The effort made by the Ethiopian government to address the concern of access issues, humanitarian aid, human rights issues already. That just we try to make clear about these controversial issues. The second point I just want to raise is the basic fact about the Grand Ethiopia Renaissance Dam and Blue or Nile River. Blue Nile or just Nile. For the time being, just let me use the word Nile River. Blue Nile River originated from Ethiopia. Ethiopia contributes 86% of the total Nile flow per year. This is a fact. The remaining share come from the other riparian countries, including Tanzania. So Ethiopia shares 86% of Blue Nile water, but receive netting water share, while Ethiopia shares 86% of Blue Nile water, but receive netting, while Egypt share contributes zero contribution for Nile, but receive a allowance share. This is the unfair treaty of colonial era. These treaties favored for downstream country, particularly for Egypt and Sudan. Allowance share for the Egypt, the remaining share for the Sudan, zero share for Ethiopia and other riparian countries. This is unfair treaty. We are not a part and parcel of that treaties, colonial treaties. So Ethiopia has the sovereign and legal rights to utilize its water resources to meet energy, water, and food security needs for rapidly growing populations. Let me also I just want to raise some basic fact. Ethiopia does not possess significant amount of groundwater resources, and we have no access to seawater. We are landlocked countries. Have access for seawater for desalination as Egypt does. The other fact is 65 million Ethiopians have no access for electricity. Yeah? Whereas almost all Egyptians have access to electricity. This is the issue of the fairness issue we raised. Our concern is the fairness issues. As a result, 2/3 of school children in Ethiopia are forced to stay in darkness due to this. The other fact is more than 40% of the population life depend on directly in Nile Basin. So the utilization of the Nile waters is an essential matter of Ethiopia. So this is the basic reason. The basic reason for Ethiopian government to take initiative to construct Grand Ethiopia Renaissance Dam in order to address economic, social, environmental challenge, as well as to meet sustainable development goal. Also, let me take some fact about the Nile river. Nile is a transboundary river, we know very well. So its management and utilization should be based on the internationally recognized principles. This transboundary river, guided or ruled by international water law. This water law or principle states that equitable and reasonable utilization of water resources. One of fair utilization of resources, water resources. This is one of the law or principles. The second principle of causing no significant harm. No significant harm. The third one is principle of cooperation. Our Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam has built based off these principles. This dam Ethiopia has no intention to harm downstream countries, particularly Egypt and Sudan. This is the development project. It's a project designed to address the poverty particularly in rural society, in rural Ethiopia, to address the poverty issues. So Nile is a shared resources and not exclusive property of the downstream country. It's shared resources because it is what? It is transboundary rivers. If it's transboundary rivers, so it's guided by water law, international water law. This water law already describe the fair use of water resource. The Grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam is a national project and built by direct contribution of all Ethiopians. All Ethiopians. I myself contribute 3 times for my salary. This is because international financial institutions are not ready to finance the dam project. There is some blockage, some lobbies. Due to this, we have no access to get finance in order to run our project properly. Yeah. The other basic fact is, this Grand Ethiopian dam is hydroelectric dam which does not consume the water, but rather than allow it to continue its flow to downstream country. Just after generating the power, the water flow is continued naturally. Currently, more than 80% of the total work of the dam has been completed. Maybe this dam also have their own benefit, multiple benefit for Ethiopia as well as for downstream countries. The first one is regulate water flow, that will enhance water management for irrigation and other water use in Egypt and Sudan, allow enhanced sediment management, serve as a buffer against climate change, enable water saving and avoidance of water loss due to seepage and evaporation, increase regional water capacity by 60 billion cubic meters. This is some of the benefit of Grand Ethiopia Renaissance Dam, both for Ethiopia and for downstream countries. Let me raise some basic point about the effort made by Ethiopian government to create trust and confidence to Egypt and Sudan about the dam. Here there are four basic points. Ethiopia cooperate for establishment of international panel of experts. They are cooperate, we work together. To the establishment of the tripartite national committee, we are cooperate. Establishment of the agreement on the declaration principles, DOP, on GERD, and signed by leader of the Ethiopia, Egypt, and Sudan, and Khartoum. Establishment of national independent scientific research groups. This is we are just working together in order to create trust and confidence among the downstream countries. In June 2020, AU has provided Ethiopia, Egypt, and the Sudan a viable platform and facilitating the ongoing trilateral negotiation to reach win-win solution. Ethiopia is very committed to continue AU-led negotiation, which will enable all the three countries to reach win-win agreement in the spirit of African solution to African problems. We are committed to continue AU-led platform because the Nile issue is African issues. The dam issue is the Africa issues, so should addressed by Africans. So the recent trilateral negotiations on the GERD and the chairperson of the DRC, right? DRC president is the chairperson of AU, AU 2021. Ethiopia supported the draft communique submitted by the chairperson of AU with a minor adjustment, but Egypt and Sudan rejected the substance part of the communique. The two countries followed an approach that seeks to undermine AU-led process and take the matter out of Africa platform. They are working. Our concern is just continue A-led platform negotiation. But these the downstream countries have their own interests to push the agenda from AU to multilateral, particularly at Quartet, by inviting the US, UN, EU. So, see, this internationalize and politicize the Grand Ethiopia Renaissance Dam will not lead to sustainable regional cooperation in the utilization and management of the Nile. Here, I just want to make clear about our clear positions. Here, Ethiopia cannot enter into an agreement that would foreclose its current and future legal rights over the utilization of the Nile. The second point here is the second year of filling of the dam will be carried out as scheduled and pursuit to the declaration of principles. This the second filling of the dam will be carried out at just July up to September, because these these seasons are rainy seasons in Ethiopia. So we are working to just implement this activity also. So Ethiopia expressed its readiness to facilitate data and information exchange on the filling of the dam. Accordingly, Ethiopia invites Sudan and Egypt to nominate data operators for data exchange before the filling of the dam in upcoming rainy seasons. But the Egypt and Sudan reject the invitations. It's also the other issues. So the international communities should support EU-led trilateral process, as it will be enable all the three countries, Ethiopia, Egypt, Sudan, to reach win-win solution through principle of the African solution to African problems. AU chairperson or expected to resume the negotiations very soon to reach the provisional agreement on the filling of the dam and operation of the dam. We call upon UN Security Council to encourage Sudan and Egypt to respect the AU-led process and negotiate in good faith over dam. This dam is development dam. This dam is not security issues, have no security issues. Just the downstream countries try to escalate and internationalize and politicize about the dam. This is, I think, the wrong directions they followed. This is about the dam issue, dam and Nile issues. Just let me raise some point about the recent the 6th general election of Ethiopia.